Bleed builds are so strong right now in Elden Rings. So in today's video I want to show you guys my best DPS bleed build that I have on Elden Rings as of right now. This build can hit super hard though that you can just melt the boss really quick. Now there is many ways that you can make bleed builds right now. There is a lot of combinations of weapons. I had a dual wield katana and it was working just fine. I still love it, but then I have to move on and try other weapons, and that's why I stumbled on this build. This is gonna be a twin blade build. More specifically, once you power stand them, actually there's gonna be a lot of damage that you can take out of this build with the right combinations of items, talismans, and armor and all of that. So that's what I want to go over with you guys on this video. I want to show you guys my build for Twinblade. Let me know in the comment section below your version, how you would make this build, because I do want to hear that. I heard a lot of your comments on the last video of my vampire build and you guys enjoyed that, so I'm excited to hear you guys comments on this one also. So that's it for the weapons that we're going to be using on this build. The first one is going to be the ELEONORA POLEBLADE. Mine is on +9 right now, and it hits very hard. So for the physical attack, it's going to be 165 plus 145, and the fire is going to be 165 plus 68. Because yes, this POLEBLADE actually has fire damage, and you can actually buff it with fire incantations or something that it's about fire, not only blood, right? So to obtain the ELEONORA POLEBLADE, you're gonna need to do the Yura's quest. I do have a video on the channel showing exactly what to do and how to obtain the ELEONORA POLEBLADE and more items from that quest. But long story short, if you want to just go straight for that, you're gonna need to go to Athos Plateau, more specifically to Second Church of America. Once you get in there, you're gonna be invaded by the NPC ELEONORA, and by defeating her, you will get her POLEBLADE. For the second weapon, we are going to be using another twin blade, and this one is going to be the Godskin Pillar. Now you do have another option that I'm going to show you in a second, but Godskin Pillar is going to be the best option right now, and it's really strong once you have it all the way to +24. Now I do have the Ashes of War seppuku applied on it with the blood type. With that said, the weapon is going to have a physical attack of 243 plus 254 coming from the build. To obtain the Godskin Pillar, that's going to be also all the way in Athos Plateau, more specifically on Dominula Windmill Village. There's going to be a boss that you're going to have to fight right here. You won't have this side of grace just yet before you have to defeat the boss. So the closest side of grace will be the Windmill Village, and then from here you want to make your way up and cross this village where there is a lot of creepy ladies. Pass all the way, go up until you get right here. You will fight the boss. Once you defeat that boss, you will get the Godskin. So if you don't have that, there is another option, which is gonna be the twin blade. Just twin blade, the name, right? This one you can acquire very early, like right in the beginning of the game. The physical ones on +24, the physical attack is gonna be 284 and 164 coming from the build. Now if you make that blood, those numbers are gonna change. So right now I don't have it on blood, I have it just regular. To obtain the twin blade, this one, as I mentioned, is gonna be quite easy right from the beginning. When you start the game, once you come out of the first step, side of grace, you want to put a waypoint right about right here on the Dragon Burn ruins. So make your way over there, and you're gonna find an open on the ground. You get inside in there, you're gonna find a chest. Open that chest and you will find the twin blades just like that. So moving on, for the armor, we're gonna have for the mask the white mask. Now as you guys know, as of right now, this is the best mask that you can have if you want to get some more damage to your bleed builds, because the white mask, it will give you a 10% damage increase if you have blood in the vicinity, you know, around you, on your enemy, or even on you, because you can use seppuku to activate this mask. Now the way to obtain this mask is going to be a quest that you can do for Vare. I'm not going to show you on this video because that's going to be too long of a video. So if you don't have that, you could use either the silver tier mask, which is a mask that will give you a little bit of arcane points, which is going to be exactly 58. As you can see, if I put it on it, it's going to be 58. But the white mask will be the best option in here. For the chest armor, we're gonna be using the Raptor Black Feathers. This one is the best that you can use for this build because we're gonna take advantage of the jump attack. Now, I did make a video about these Black Feathers armor, and it is on my channel. You guys can go check it out and exactly how you can get them. Now, I understand if you mean it's weak when it comes to damage negation because it's quite low, right? Because the physical, strike, slash, and piercer, it's kind of low for the armor. You want to have more damage negation in there, but the thing is that's a trade-off that you're gonna have to make to get the 10% of damage increase to your jump attack by wearing these chest piece. So that's why you want to have it on your build. So for the rest of the sets, the gauntlets and also the greaves, you wear whatever you want. For the talismans, we're gonna use the Lord of Blood's Exaltation, the Claw Talisman, the Rotten Wing Sword Insignia, and also the Green Turtle Talisman. So to start off the Lords of Blood Exaltation Talisman, this is quite simple. Like, if you have a bleed build, you should be using this talisman. It gives you a 20% damage increase to your build when there is blood in the vicinity. The second best talisman that we're gonna have on this build is going to be the Claw Talisman. This one will enhance your jump attack damage, right? So we're going to have this one and the chest piece, the Raptor's armor. They both stack with each other, so you're going to have a good amount of damage with the jump attacks. The next talisman is the Rotten Wing Sword Insignia. This one is very good. It gives you a lot of damage once you are using weapons, dual weapons, I would say, that can hit fast, right? Even just a one weapon, but it has to hit fast. Successive attacks to be able to take advantage of this talisman, because this talisman will greatly increase your attack power from 6% all the way to 22% by having successive attacks and fast, right? Now, last but not least, I did choose to go with the Green Turtle Talisman just because by having dual weapons or by power stance, you do go through that stamina quite fast though. So I did put the turtle in here to kind of help me out get that stamina back fast. Now, for the sacred seal that we use on this build, is going to be the Dragon Communion seal. It is quite strong for the build that has arcane though, because it does scale quite well with arcane, and my build has 50 on arcane, right? So the way to obtain this is quite simple. You're gonna have to go all the way back to where we start the game. So right over here on the first tab, more exactly actually the Stranded Graveyard, make your way over there on that side of grace. And then from here, basically you want to make your way all the way down though. So just take the ramp all the way down until you find a boss on a small room. After defeating that boss, you will get the sacred seal. Now, the incantation that we're going to be using on this build is going to be the Flame Grant Me Strength. This one will raise your attack and fire power by 20%, and it will stay for 30 seconds. Now, the way to obtain this incantation, that's going to be exactly on Khaled. It's going to be right behind Fort Gale. So what you want to do is make your way to the side of grace right here, the Fort Gale North. Make your way on the Fort Gale, and behind the fort you will find the incantation in there, guarded by two big enemies. So now let's go over the stats. Now my level is 160, and that's where I'm gonna stay for a long time. And before I go over the attributes, I just want to say this, that my attributes are not like perfectly distributed, because I've been using points on different areas just to try different weapons. So I don't have it perfectly built, but it's good enough. So Vigor, I have 35, and I think that's a good amount. Mind, I have 14, and also I think that's a good amount. Endurance, I wish if I had more. I have 30, but I wish if I had about 40 or more, because as I mentioned, you go through that stamina quite fast. Strength, I have 22, but I recommend only 17. That's the I think enough to be able to use both weapons on the requirements. Dexterity, I have 50, and if you could go with 50, because both weapons will take advantage of dexterity, so that's good overall. Intelligence, you actually don't need anything. I have 23 because I have there for my Moonveil Katana. I still like using it, but you don't need anything on this build. Fate, you want at least 15 to be able to use Flame Grant Me Strength. And then arcane, you want to put as much as you can. Right now I have 50, but let's say if I have any spare points after what I told you, I'll just dump it on arcane to go over 50. To obtain the talisman Lord of Blood Exaltation, you're gonna need to find it inside of the subterranean Shining Grounds. Now to get in there, first you have to fast travel all the way to Athos Plateau to the Avenue Balcony, and then from here you want to make your way until you find the underground roadside. That's gonna be a secret passenger to get in there. Now from there you want to make your way to the subterranean Shining Grounds, and that's gonna be a little bit complicated, but you're gonna have to make your way through that puzzle to get to that talisman. Use a lantern or a torch, whatever you have. Kill these rats or avoid them, is up to you, and then open this door. This door will be closed. Drop down on this ladder and then take a left. You're gonna find a side of grace. Once you get that side of grace, you want to make your way over here. Then right here you're gonna find these ladders. Drop down, go forward. Watch out, there's gonna be some big enemies in here. Trying to hide and keep on jumping because they will shoot that stuff at you. And get inside over here. On the right side, grab the side of grace. After grabbing the side of grace, you want to go down these stairs, take a left, keep on going straight, take a right over here, and from here you want to wait for that fire to go away, and you want to go right over here. Once you get in here, watch out, there's going to be an enemy on the right, but we want to go right, avoid him. We want to drop down and take a right. From here we want to go up, then right here we're going to take a right. Now that fire in front of us, that's where we want to go now. Go forward and hide on this right side. Wait for it, go forward on the right side and hit it once. Hit it, jump over it. From here you want to go forward, right here take a right. Watch out for these enemies, but you want to go down these stairs right here, and then eventually you're gonna find these ladders right here. Want to drop down, look forward this way, keep on going, take a right, and then right here you're gonna pull this lever. Now once you've done that, you want to drop down, go forward, take a left. You're gonna find this door open, and then you go down and you're gonna have to fight the boss. Now once you fight the boss, you will obtain the talisman. To obtain the claw talisman, you want to go over to the it's going to be right here on the rampart tower, which is going to be on the castle. So once you are here on the side of grace, you want to go over this door right here and then go up these stairs. Keep on moving. You will exit over here. There is going to be some enemies in here, so eliminate them. So after you kill all of them and you clear this area, you want to go over this way because we want to use that to jump over this wall right here. So go over this way, take a right. You want to jump inside, right? We want to drop down. And then in here, we're going to find an NPC right there. Quite annoying one. And then we want to make our way over this way right here, where there is this broken pillar. Go over it, jump over this one. Watch out, don't fall. Clear these NPCs. So once you clear these NPCs, you want to go up on this ladder right here. Once you get on the top, you'll find the talisman laying in there. Just grab it and that's it. For the green turtle talisman, that's going to be located about right here on the Summon Water Village. The closest side of grace will be right here on the Summon Water Village outskirt. You want to put a waypoint exactly where I'm at right now and come over here. Now once you're here, you're going to get in this area right here where there's going to be a fog of wall right there. You want to use a keystone over there, and then once you go down, you're going to find this door. Open the door, and then you're going to find the chest over there, and you'll get the talisman. Last but not least, the Rotten Winged Sword Insignia. This one is a very hard one to get. This one basically you get all the way to the end of the game, right? So I'm not going to be able to explain exactly how to get this one. Now in case you don't have that one, the simple one that you can get earlier in the game, which does the same thing but for a little bit less damage, is the Winged Sword Insignia. To obtain the talisman Winged Sword Insignia, that's going to be about after you pass the Stormhill Castle, which is going to be inside of a cave, the Stillwater Cave. So make your way over there. You're going to have to explore that cave until you get to the boss room, and this boss room, once you defeat the boss, you will get the talisman Winged Sword Insignia. So yeah guys, that's all I have for you guys today on this build video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what you guys have on the works right now, what type of build. I don't know what I'm gonna use next, but you can expect more builds in the channel soon. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hit that like if you enjoy, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.